Well, good morning. So, I thought I would involve you in my day. So first I'm going to rinse these. Now, it's got the shells are decomposing. So I need to remove them. I'm going to try and flood them with water and see if they'll rise. See, it's kind of gross color, milky looking. Maybe that's from the beans. I'd like to float you see you can float the seeds, but I don't want to lose, or float the shells. Maybe I'll get a bigger bowl. Big bowl, and see if I can do it that way. A deep bowl. Okay, what time is it? 9:30. Okay. Good morning. Hi. Nice to see you girls. Okay, let's see if we can do this here. Okay, it'd be better if I could put them in a strainer, but I want these to not go bad. And yet there's so much of the casings. I'm thinking if I can fill this up with water and hold back the ones that have sprouted. Maybe I can just pour all the shells out. But see, you have to be careful when doing this. You don't want your sprouts to, overflow the water and go in the drain. You see? It keeps growing. Okay, let's see what happens here if I do this. Swish it around and get everything to float. Let's get a strainer. Where is the strainer? Here it is. Okay. So I'll put them in. Oops. I'll do it this way. So these are the alfalfa seeds, which are straining out. I'm going to put them in this other one with the alfalfa. These are mung beans in this one. I want to float all those casings. Maybe when you soak them, you should get the casings off when you're soaking them before you go and sprout them. Oh, but you know what I just did when I did this in the other one? I ended up putting all the casings in this. Which went over to the... Oh, I know how we could do it. We could put it in the other strainer. See, it's very milky. Maybe we'll strain these through here, and we'll have to catch the seeds, or the stringy, you know. Let's see how that works. be quite a mixture of mung beans and so it's very time consuming since I'm still on the first tray. Well, I think I removed a lot of them. I wonder if you can just let it sit. Put them all in it, let them sit, and then wait till the casings flow to the top. I think that would work. They just smell so bad. I don't want them to be in there. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother. I think you definitely have to do it at the beginning when the casings come off, I guess. Definitely time consuming. Okay, so 2 of them floated. But they're not all floating. Grab them as they float. Oops, right on the floor. Okay, so those are pretty much done. Okay, 1 tray. They don't look so great, do they? A lot of broken pieces in here. How'd they all get broken? They seem to be floating better now that there's not all those alfalfa sprouts holding everything in there. A lot of broken stuff. Okay, there we go. 1 tray done. This is called working for your food. Let's try doing it in there. Maybe these should be being washed twice a day. Yeah, they're all getting soggy. Rotten. Well, not all, but the ones that just floated there. I haven't sprouted in so many years. I always did it in a jar with some gauze over the top. A canning jar, you know. You place the plants correctly. So that's mostly good. Yeah, I'm not sure that you should do lung beans in this kind of thing. Yeah, these floating ones floated. Which they shouldn't do because they sprouted, so there was something wrong with maybe it was too much water in here. No wonder they smell. Okay, that's pretty good. That's all of that tray. Where's that lid? Over here. And then we'll start in these. Now these I don't think have such a problem. Okay, so okay. Okay, so I guess we got some stuff here to get rid of. Never understood mixed sprout seeds. They all have different germination time. Good morning, Tyler. I was going to suggest a jar might be better for mung bean sprouts. I agree. So I'm going to get rid of that stuff. You used to have a sprout. Hey, be more online. I haven't talked to you forever. Renee, right? Is it Renee? No. Can't remember. Anyway, I remember it's California. Okay, so I did that. Tom, an outdoor cat, was waiting to be fed. It's fun feeding those cats. Roxanne, that's right, Roxanne. How could I forget? How are you doing out there? Life's pretty good? Okay, let's get into doing this housework. So once again, we have a mess. Not as big a mess, but some mess. So where do we start? Well, the only way to start is right where you are. And that's still got food in it. I think this was just washed and dried. So, do I keep this box? I don't think so. Checking all the broken phones, see if any of them work. They're good enough to play with. All right, let's do all this here. These go to the compost. What hobbies am I doing these days? Good morning, been watching you since you started. Glad to see you doing well. What hobbies are you doing these days? Well, turn you around. I've been playing Minecraft a lot. This morning I showed everybody my subway system. Our beautiful squashes, which took such a long time to grow, got frosted. Some of them got frosted. Some of them are okay. So what have I been doing? My hobbies. Minecraft. I'm trying to do make some baskets. I made a big basket. If there's a laundry basket I gave to my daughter, and the other daughter I gave her the one that was all those hoops and one handle. So it's just got a hole here and a hole here and just hold the middle, and it's looks like an egg basket. That's what I've been working on so far. Gardening, I guess. And my grass hut, of course. I just built a door for my grass hut. You have to go see it. It's on that last walk. A walk to the grass hut. That was fun. Okay, so next. There's too much to do here, isn't there? We'll just start here. How about you? What are your hobbies? I sound like you. Detache. Might make goo for storing it back in easier when not in use. Well, I don't know. We're gonna have to keep it, right? Keeping stuff is always a pain, because then I have a full house of everything. So I've been getting rid of boxes lately. Oops. Step one is to put the dishes away, right? Don't you agree? This is my blending cupboard. You see, it's all in there. And I don't have to have it on the counter. I guess if I turn it the other way, and you can sort of watch what's going on, right? Oh, you're making soap and car fresheners. Cool. Working on quilts, some knitting and crochet. They're under regular videos and not lives. Making soap and car fresheners. Interesting. Working on quilts, some knitting and crochet. Good for you. I knitted all those socks years ago, 35 pairs of socks, knee socks. And so I haven't done any of that lately. Where's the compost? Oh, it's full. There's a lot of tomatoes that went into the compost this time. A towel covering these potatoes so they don't go green. I'm keeping the lids in the dishwasher now. My housekeeper, yay, comes later. Soon, actually, half an hour, I think. So I took all of my regular silverware out of the drawer, and in it I have put all this flea market silver. I love it. One that goes in the container of it. I guess these won't fit in here, will they? Clean laundry. I watched somebody make a snowflake out of two toilet paper rolls. She cut them in 1-inch strips or 1 centimeter strips. Then she twisted them like that. And then she glued all the ones, or glued them together so they were twisted. And then she glued all the round parts together. And she took a second one and she did the same thing, and then she glued all those together. And she put one around the edge. It's really pretty. She did a nice job. All right. Stinks. There's not enough room in this one for all of these. I think this was my great aunt's. I decided I would put the ones that come out of that we're washing in here, and then I'll know which ones we don't use. There we go. Ready for popcorn. Because after all, you need popcorn when you need popcorn. Okay. This stuff should go out in the compost. Hi, Tom. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay then. Please go back to the other silver bucket, the other cutlery bucket. But this goes in the real drawer now. It's pretty cool getting this set from the flea market. The flea market, it was $40. And it's not in too bad shape. More of the oops. Okay then. The book for the sprouter. New beginnings. Hello.
Hi.
I'm making a live video.
Are you making a live video?
I am. Imagine that.
But I need to have a little bite to eat.
All right then. That will pass with my approval. I used to love doing this when I was little. Just clear off the table into this.
Yes. The light on the phone?
Okay. We stop the video then.
She's a little bit, she's going to stop the video. video.
Okay.
She's recording, I think. He's gonna stopping it now. Pausing it. So there we go.
There we go. Do flies on the wall have yours anyway? I'm sure they do. I had to mute it because, you know, that's my daughter phoning. Okay, there you are, darling.
Okay.
So how's the progress going here? Let's look and see how we've got this one done. This is always sitting out here waiting for being put away after all the stuff that's done. These are slowly rotting away. Uh-oh, there's another one with a funny thing on top. This one doesn't look so hot either, does it? I'll have to cut off the bad stuff and use it quickly. Oh, popped up. So much tidying up to be done. Oh, don't look, don't look. Here, you can look right at that nice tidy spot right there. Isn't that nice and tidy? Marshmallow on it. Oh, people left. Good morning, Willem. I love Nancy's handmade baskets. No, heel socks are easier. I bought a circular sock knitting machine, but only makes tube socks. Someday I'll finish 2 socks. I had sock envy watching Nancy making socks. Oh, so cute. Is that a grandma? Of course I'm a grandma. I have yet to make 2 socks. Well, the way to make 2 socks is to use one needle, a circular needle, and make them both at the same time. And then you don't have to worry about silly things like not being able to make them match, which is always my problem. You know, because not matching socks, they're harder to enjoy. But you can still enjoy them. You don't have to look at the mistakes in one. But you see, if you do them together, then you make both mistakes at the same time. And so it all looks wonderful in the end. All right, getting it cleaned up here. It's looking better. My housekeeper comes today. Yay, housekeeper. She will. We were working on organizing things in the sunroom. Suppose I should remove all these things from the bag, right? Sunflower seeds for cookies. Chocolate kisses. Are these your chocolate kisses, Willem? Are these your chocolate kisses, or were these a request from the children?
Chocolate chips.
Chocolate kisses from the bulk food bin.
No, I don't remember getting them.
Well, they're in a paper bag.
Let me see. The cookies?
These. That's sunflower seeds, and these are chocolates.
Oh, they were for me.
They were for you.
And I forgot about them. Thank you.
Oh, well, may I have one before you forget about them again? Well, you forget about them.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes still on sugar and wheat and all that crap. Those have a lot of sugar in them. I think they're all sugar. With Rice Krispies in them. I'm so glad you're back here again, you guys. It's so nice to have people around when I have to do these, you know, less favorite jobs. Okay. Now, this is for the big stuff. Every day. But what I was finding was that because we were also harvesting artichokes, Woman was processing them, which, you know, it meant that other things weren't getting done, like dishes. He would move all the dishes out of the way, which is understandable, right? One sink won't empty if the other sink is filling up. Especially when it's celery. So now we'll get this one going too. Under there. Where would I put it under there? Would you rather see what's going on here? you did some videos. Oh, you did see some videos of you working on crafts with your grandkids. So cute. Those aren't supposed to be on there. I had sock envy. Envy. Someday I will finish 2 socks. I love Nancy's handmade baskets. Good morning, Lillian. Bye. Goodbye, Ellen. Bye, Ellen. Oops, she just stopped the sound. I didn't know. 2 flies on the wall have ears. Anyway, Minecraft doesn't mess your house up. Ha ha ha. Yes, I love Minecraft. I have so much fun. This morning I had to go on there, now that you've got me started. This morning I went on there and I gave a tour of my subway system. Dan and I have this subway system to get between builds. But you know, you make a house, well then you do everything you feel like doing. You want to go explore, but suddenly it's dark and you don't have a bed and you're stuck out there and something's going to get you. So quickly you build a little house and can't leave because the bad guys are going to get you. So you got to do something all night. So next thing you know, you've got another area, which is okay. It seems like one area ends up being chickens and one is cows and one is sheep. 3 of those are all in the same place, but you kind of use up a lot of space as well, right? It's funny, you know, I put all of the non-silver silverware away in that basket. And yet still I'm getting non-silver silverware here. Like stainless steel. And if you wash them every day, if you're using them all the time, you don't have to, they don't get tarnished. It's the ones that you don't use every day that get tarnished. Unless something gets left in them, like salt. Okay. Where's the rest of these? Sometimes I like to do the biggest things first, things that are most in the way, so that I don't get all the little stuff done in time. I still have a whole kitchen I can use. So I've been having such a good time with my grass hut. When I'm not playing Minecraft and the weather's nice, sometimes I go out and I work on Daniel's grass hut shelter, or it's a garden shelter with a grass roof. And I've been trying to weave the sides when I think of it. I gotta put more sticks in before the ground freezes. But I did get some sticks and put them in the area, and I've also got 2 armfuls of grass out there. Probably harvest more grass. Now that I'm finished on the wonderful little grass hut down there at Horseshoe Island. I love that. It used to be Horseshoe Island Teepee. But I don't, and I probably made videos of it years ago. If you look up Horseshoe Island, Nancy Today, Horseshoe Island Teepee. And I say this often, if you're watching not live, you can fast forward and watch things fast, and you can also, if there's a transcript, you can follow along on the transcript and see if there's anything I'm saying that's of value. Then you can just watch those parts. Sometimes I stick something of value in randomly, you know. That was a freak snowfall the other day, wasn't it? That was really like, I always say the seasons are, they have long fingers which are intermingled with the other seasons. So you'll get a snowstorm and then you'll get hot weather. But now it's normal. So kind of what you expect in November. Some days you expect in November. Always soak your egg containers in cold water. Really makes egg McMuffins with English muffins and what's the other thing? Trying to, at the beginning of the day, I'm trying to rinse my sprouts so that I actually have sprouts. your dishes. Oops. I've been answering comments from 9 years ago. The way it worked before, I couldn't find the comments. I never knew that people had commented on things. And now I am able to find them, and I started at the most recent. I have them sorted under have not yet responded. And so if I've responded, I don't see the comment anymore. And so I'm back to 9 years ago now. Before, that wasn't possible. Of course, I've been doing this for 17 years, you know. That's a long time. 21,000 videos. A lot of videos. Back to work. Well, goodbye, Ellen. Nice to see you. You probably said goodbye a while ago. But my work is almost... I usually help my housekeeper when she comes, and together we don't do the cleaning stuff, but we do the deep organizing. So that makes space for other stuff, and I can see what I have. But she's got every tablecloth I own in the same place, which I find to be awesome. Of course, 2 of them have become drawers for closets in the upstairs bedroom. Making progress, 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 progress. Imagine 17 years. Like, people aren't even that old, some of them. I started it in 2006 when YouTube started. That was pretty cool. Started it the day YouTube got sold to Google, I guess. That needs soaking. I have a few trays. Oh, I was on ChatGPT yesterday. I read some of the suggestions it makes, which, you know, is not something usually that I would need. I just do what I do. So one of the suggestions was planning a trip to New York City. And I thought, I will see what she does to help me plan a trip to Nunavut, which is up the Arctic Circle. All the northernmost parts of Canada. And lots of islands up there. Anyway, so Iqaluit is the capital. It used to be called after the body of water up there. I forget what that was. Baffin Island? A different one. Frobisher Bay, because it's on Frobisher Bay. Anyway, so I asked her, and she was saying, you need to do this and this and this. And so, just for fun, I looked to see what it would cost to go to the Arctic in February, when it's all dark, for 6 months. And it turns out it's about $1,000. That's not bad. That's not as bad as I thought, because sometimes, you know, these places are so far apart. I'd like to take Willow up there and teach them how to make willow baskets. Those that don't know it already, teach it in the schools. The willow up there is 6 inches high and very long. Underground, I guess. Maybe it goes along the ground, and I don't know. Anyway, so that was fun, and then I got on to Wikipedia and started searching everything I could about Iqaluit. Not that I'll do this. It's just fun, right? It's just fun to play. This one is rotten too. Some of them got frozen. And now the best part is when you clean off the counter and you have a wonderfully clean surface. Well, this is definitely in need of being polished. To polish silver, you take a frying pan and you put baking soda in it and aluminum foil. Okay, part 1. I'm gonna try making that thing. That snowflake. I like these little YouTube videos, especially if I can remember what I learned. I watch all these little hacks for construction and carpentry. Very cool. They do things like cut washers and bend them. There, now these can bloom again. And these are, a lot of these got frosted. What a shame, because I grew them. You know, you don't grow too many squash, at least I don't. I try, but never work out properly. They don't like to be transplanted, so you can't really grow them in the house and then move them. Unless you maybe grow them in a bed that you can take outside. for the summer. So I've been trying to bring in, I bought soil so I won't get bugs this year. And Daniel brought it in, and some of it is upstairs now. Ugh, this one is totally wrong. Oh. And these are okay. Oh, the top of this one is going too. Maybe it's partly, maybe they got frozen, but also perhaps they are just immature. Did they just not, I don't know, the rest of it looks okay. Just this top part. Oh, that one's gone too. Well, it's not enough to have them grow and be beautiful. You also have to have a way to keep them from getting rotten. Okay. I think this counter is mostly ready. Ready for a new life, another life. Eva cleaned all my cupboard doors a few weeks ago before Thanksgiving. You know, our Thanksgiving is in October. So she got it all ready for me. My sister came to visit. Okay, how are we doing here? Made in Taiwan. Remember when everything was made in Japan? All the cheap stuff? It was horrible stuff that came from Japan. Well, it was trinkety, kind of crappy stuff. And now Japan has all really awesome stuff. And the same thing then happened with China. I'm not sure how China's doing. There's this Business Basics channel, and it keeps telling me of all the demise of China, that its economy is going belly up. Look at that, sort of clean. Turn this back on because it is from yesterday, but if you pressure cook it after you make it, kills anything that might be starting to happen in there. And then it's good for another day. save seeds. So Daniel's girlfriend got a visa, so she can come over. They'll be very happy. How are we doing there? One more surface. And then we're done. Of course, then Ava will come and then I'll have to start working. Then I'll have to do the floor. I don't do it with floor anymore. Because then I get lots of, very little actually goes out the door. It rolls across the room, that's fine, but it doesn't get to the door. Wow. Okay, now shall we have a look? I think you have, break time is over, back to work for me, be or more online. I think I've been talking to you about 15 to 16 years, I think so. Actually, I'm cleaning my kitchen too, listening to you. Well, there we go. Surfaces are clean. Next. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Too much stuff in here to deal with. That plastic doesn't belong here. Those, I could probably burn those baskets. This thing should go over here. Where's that thing? That's behind it. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to vacuum or sweep. Let's pick up stuff from the floor, shall we? Those didn't quite make it into the right place. These go in a box. Or maybe they just go in the cupboard. Vacuuming just goes to the car for winter stuff. Keep things frozen. Hey Tom. Hey Tom, kitty kitty. Hey kitty kitty kitty. I'm pushing this outside. Don't be scared. Well, he was scared anyway. And this, I was thinking of using this box for the cats. what if I were to put it on its side under the chair? I wonder if the cats would like to go in there. If you were a cat, would you go in there? Maybe. Maybe not. These go to Daniel's greenhouse. And that goes to the dump along with this and this. These go to Ava. These get thrown outside. Boy, all those things are down. I guess I should cut them off and do something appropriate. And I think these all need water, but they have nothing under them. I got a thing for hanging up the baskets. Is this your live video going on here?
Oh, yeah, I'm fitting my choir stuff.
Okay then.
I'm just fetching some cookies.
Fetching some cookies.
Fetching some cookies for storage.
Keep Grandma's cookie jar full. That's always the ticket. I took that hook thing down so I can't just hang up all my coats on it anymore. So I make do. I hang them on the knobs. This goes in the never to be used place. My children used to take off the sides of their computers so that they get better air movement. They can go back up. Well, don't look, don't look, don't look. Mr. Upside Down Kitty Cat. You have a better than 50% chance that the cat is going into the box. Put straw in the box to help keep him warm. Okay. Or maybe fleece. I have lots of fleece out there. But it'll smell like sheep. Those all go. This goes too. Tired of picking it up. All right, so now maybe we have to sweep. Sweeping, sweeping, sweeping. All these things on the floor can go into the laundry. Went to the dump and got these out of the refrigerators. You see here in this, there's a magnet in there, and if you make a cut across here, you can slide the whole thing out. There's one here, and one here, and one across the bottom. Maybe I'll ask her if she'll clean the fridge today. Freezer. All right, now, what else have we got to do? We got to sweep the floor. Let's start over here. There we go. Sweeping, sweeping, sweeping. Good catch, eh? I could see how impressed you were. Ah, don't think I wasn't noticing.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm cleaning up before you get here.
Ugh.
How are you?
All right. Still a bit under the weather.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Goodbye. Bye.
What?
I'm making a live video, so I have to turn it off.
Oh.
Okay. So see you later. Bye.